My husband wears the shirt.
All right, so here we are at our fall launch meeting. Welcome everyone on Zoom. I'm kind of addressing these guys first. You guys keep enjoying your food. And I want to go over the table we got here. Can you guys, let's see, trying to get this angled. So you can see all the new stuff. There we go. Trish, if you could you help me just pick up some things and show them? So we got the, we got the Bundt Pan, and it comes in this pretty blue, like Tiffany blue color. And Trish actually made a cake in that today. So I hear that it is extremely, extremely non-stick. It cooks awesome.
Awesome. Don't even grease it. Just pops right out.
So then we've got the sheet pan, which I made the chicken recipe with roasted potatoes on it for the meeting tonight. And the sheet pan, it has a really good weight to it. It's definitely completely upgraded from our old sheet pans. I'm very excited over this sheet pan.
The sheet pans have a special coating on them too. They said that besides them being non-stick, like, you know, when stick, they're not going to like scratch or ding, and they're dishwasher safe.
Yes.
So all the new sheet pans are upgraded with a special coating.
And of course, we've got the mini Bundt Pan, same like Tiffany blue color, beautiful. Trish is going to share an idea what to do with that a little later on.
Okay, this is really cool too. For you bakers out there.
So the cookie cutters.
This is a cookie cutter that you actually attach the shape to. You roll out your dough, you ride across your dough, and your cookies just cut one at a time. So you can cut 5, 6 cookies at one time.
It's being recorded. So, and then we've got, what's next? What's next?
All right, so to go along with the cookie cutters, okay, is the rolling pin. Can I tell you, this rolling pin is weighted. It's non-stick, and it's weighted so that when you roll out your dough, it rolls out evenly. I can't even tell you, the girls at conference or online that were crying about this because they didn't save their rolling pin from their parents. So this is something that you can actually purchase and give to your children when they leave the house, because it's going to last that long. It's incredible.
Oh, great idea. I love it.
When they leave, I don't know. I'm sure they never left. This goes along with the rest of the bakeware. Okay, this is for your pies. Of course, it's the same beautiful color. It's made so you can make 6 individual pies. And it comes with these rings here. One of them will cut out your bottom crust. The other one will be your top crust. So there's no guessing here to be able to put them right in here. Not only can you make apple pies, peach pies, but you can make little mini quiches too. You could do chicken pot pies. This is incredible, and it's got the same non-stick coating.
Fantastic. That's all right.
My favorite item, I have to tell you guys, I really got turned on to champagne. I love champagne. Now, you know.
Oh, guess who turned her on to it? Me.
Jess sent me a bottle of champagne when I was in Austin. When I came back to the room, my husband had a few beers and I had champagne. Since then, I absolutely love it. So refreshing. But you know the old wine chiller? Okay, this is the newer version.
It's just fatter like me.
It is fatter because it wants you to be able to put a large bottle of wine in here or a bottle of champagne. Okay, it'll chill it for 2 hours, keep it cold for 2 hours.
Oh, 2 hours.
And it's really a neat item to have. Now, I'm telling you, ladies, if you're doing a bridal registry or a bridal show, you're definitely going to want to pair up a bottle of champagne with that. And this is our newest item, which is fabulous. You know, when you go to open a bottle of champagne, they showed the most hilarious videos at conference about when people pop the cork, you know, and all the different things that happen. So what this is this opens the cork of your champagne bottle without it popping and flying all over the room, which makes it very convenient and neat. And then
and safe.
And safe. And if you don't drink your whole bottle of champagne, like say my husband's having a few beers and I want some champagne, they have the new cork that goes on the top to store your champagne.
Stopper.
So that's really cool. Over here, right here, guys, our famous cookie cutters, you know, our emoji ones. Well, these are the Halloween ones. They came out with a whole Halloween set. They're also coming out with a Christmas set as well.
And then also great for the kids is our Pancake Maker shaker. This thing's awesome. It's got the measurements right on the bottle, along with a picture of what the ingredient is. And then the top, that's the stopper, like that closes it. You release that, and it's your little measuring cup as well. So it's all in one kind of tool thing. And I mean, I don't see why people couldn't use this for their protein shakes too, with that ball in it.
Absolutely. And I want you guys to know, this is something you're going to want to promote. This is going to be what they're featuring for Feeding America. So if you buy one of these bottles, okay, $1 from each bottle is donated, and that can provide 11 meals to people in your local zip code area that are in need of meals.
Exactly.
So
And it's only $19.50. It's priced at a good price point too.
You're going to love. I know you're not here to taste it, but you're going to love all the new recipes that are in here. This year, they're really promoting one-pot meals in 30 minutes because everyone's looking for the one-pot meals.
Yep.
And I did see, I don't know if any of you ladies saw it, but on one of our Facebook pages, I think it's the Food Network. There's a magazine out right now, Barnes & Noble, Food Network, and right on the cover, it's one-pot meals in 30 minutes.
Yep.
So that's what they're promoting for the fall.
And then, of course, our popcorn maker grew up. It's now 10 cups, I think. The original one is 5 cups. We still have both in the catalog, but this one's a little bit bigger.
Family size.
So, yeah, family size, just pop once, and everybody gets a little bit of popcorn. It's awesome. And then there's the this little mold thing here for chocolates or butter.
See, the other side is the same kind of shape as the Bundt Pans. Okay, you can do little butters, little chocolates. You can really do just about any ice cubes. You know, cranberry ice cubes to put into, like, if you do champagne drink with a little bit of cranberry juice, and then add some cranberry molded ice cubes like this.
Oh, great idea.
Really nice with your champagne.
Great around Christmas time. That's when it's called the poinsettia.
There you go. You're right. I have the poinsettia. I love that. And the next thing, guys, is the knives. The knives have changed. They're much lighter, but they're absolutely beautiful. And there's a whole thing about the knives online that you're going to want to read about. In the past, I always brought my color-coded knives to my shows because that's all I owned. But it doesn't increase the sales of your show, of course, because they're lower in price. And also, I can't offer that to them as having a lifetime guarantee. But you can take the knives to the show, even if you just have your bread knife, and you can talk to them about it having a lifetime guarantee and the quality of the knives.
All right. I'm going to try and, like, place you guys in a good spot. So you might see my hiney from here. So bear with me.
It wasn't the newest. I don't know.
Okay, everybody, welcome.
All right, so let's get going. Wait, let's get going.
Here, there's a seat. Come sit down. Come sit down.
Sit
There's a
down.
seat.
So,
Here, I'll bring more in.
Come on, go sit.
They don't have seats. I'm gonna get seats for them, don't worry.
It's really just Vinny, and you know he's not gonna sit.
Yeah.
No, I'm listening. I'm listening, I swear.
Here, see ya, come here, come here.
See ya, right here.
Right here.
there's a seat right here. See, it's got your name on it. Got your name on it. How's the chicken?
Wait,
Is it good? Is it
wait.
good?
The chicken was really delicious.
Very good, very good.
Chicken.
Very good.
Your husband's missing out on that being away this week.
You know what I was gonna try? I almost brought the pork chops on the sheet pan. That looks good
No,
too.
you're singing. I'm not singing.
I brought the cauliflower. The girls that are vegetarians, the cauliflower looks really good too.
I like that whole thought of cauliflower steak thing.
Okay, so.
Yeah, I kind of lose it, right?
Tell us how you really feel. What do you mean?
Yeah, like, they make a lovely big
Cauliflower
steak.
steak.
Like,
It's
a big piece of cauliflower.
All right, so we want to like really thank everyone for coming. So who was at conference?
Woo woo, we
Okay.
got some conference attendees.
There
on
we
Zoom,
go.
too.
Oh, who was the conference, guys? Raise your hand. Conference.
Milta.
Oh, okay. So who was the conference for their first time? Okay, so we're gonna start right now with Sharon. What was your one biggest huge takeaway. Can you guys hear? Are you guys good? You could hear? Just like give a thumbs up if you could hear. Okay. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, cool. So, what was your one big takeaway from conference?
New products.
Products,
That's what I
okay,
liked.
awesome. And what's so amazing about those new products?
I think I can get a lot of bookings with those for the people that I know.
Why? What was the one big product that you cannot wait to share with everyone?
I think the rolling pin, not the rolling pin, the rolling pin.
The cookie cutter.
Like-
Okay, so it's here. Everyone's
Yes.
gonna get to look at it. And how come?
Because our family does a huge cookie swap every year for a charity.
So are you gonna book cookie swaps?
We may not be doing it this year for personal reasons.
Right, but you would offer.
yeah,
You're gonna offer
absolutely.
that for,
Yep.
and then you're gonna offer cookie swaps.
Yep.
Cool. That sounds like a great idea. So we'll go over a cookie swap. That would be something amazing. So who else was there first time? Friends? Not all the stuff that you won.
No.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
She almost had to buy another seat.
I know.
Yeah. So the thing I think I took away the most was when you go to a show, usually you're not involved in the show. You see the show, clap, it's great. But this, you felt like a part of it because not only like winning things, of course, but like,
All right, that was a plus.
but like they made everything relatable because we're all there for the same reasons and just engaging.
Are you guys
in
hearing
the
all
show.
this? Thumbs up, you hearing
Okay.
all it? Okay, cool. Okay.
So I just thought it was really cool that you could interact with the show, and then the Carbonara sisters were awesome. Carbonara was
Alright.
so different Italian
That was quite
So
entertaining.
I just thought it was nice that we were all involved in like all the general sessions. I really liked them all. So and the energy, I took that video. So for sure.
Follow her on YouTube.
Okay, so.
Yeah, Milta, you were a first-time attendee. I'm gonna unmute you if you'd like to share your biggest takeaway from conference. Hold on one second.
The one I think.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. My big takeaway was really like the camaraderie, how everybody supports everybody, and how they want to help you. They want, if you're doing good, they're doing good, and they're willing to do whatever they got to do to help you. And that really spoke to me. You know, it wasn't just a cutthroat kind of company. You know, they want you to succeed, and they're gonna give you the tools to do it.
Yes, absolutely. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But that rolling pin is nice, and so's the cutting board. Woo wee.
So now, everybody that's already been to everybody who's already been to conference more than once, who's been there that's been there more than once? Okay, so we're gonna start with Vinny. Your one big takeaway.
Pack your bag for the month. Pack your kit.
Oh,
Pack your
your
kit
kit.
for the month.
Oh, okay.
Don't because sometimes in the past I would have just okay. What am I doing tonight? Pack your kit. Put your rock, grill pin. Always the rock and the grill pin. Do not let Tennille hear anybody say they're not taking it. It's not heavy.
And that's because you're gonna do the same.
The same for at least a month. And if it's not working in that month, try something different the next month. But always pack your kit with the same stuff every month. So that's what I've been doing.
Very cool. Who else? See ya.
Me? Okay.
Here we go.
My main takeaway was that it doesn't matter where you are now, a year from now, you could be anywhere you want in the company. There were some people there that last year they were sitting in the general sessions, and then this year they were on stage, and they went from like a consultant all the way to
Exactly.
And like
Jen, Jen went to exec.
So it
in
doesn't
like
make
3
a
days.
difference where you are now, a year from now. Your options are,
Right, and how does that happen? What's the main thing?
you gotta work.
Right.
8 shows a month. And they
2
definitely.
shows a week, no matter what.
That's
No
it.
matter what. But I'm
If
gonna.
you want the.
Okay, so it all depends on what you want.
Right.
Whatever your goals are, you set those goals and you stick to them. but it's amazing that you could be sitting there and see someone starting out and not even be able to like pay for their cable bill. And then a year from now, they are like making.
Have a car allowance.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Maggie, next. What did you?
All right, so what's my big takeaway? I'm gonna just go, first of all, this is my third conference in a row, and I have to tell you, I was just blown away. Like, the breakouts were just so much more relatable. You didn't feel like you were getting preached to, you felt like you were in it. I think they did a lot of work on that. But my big takeaway is kind of like what Cia's was, they stressed a lot in 90 days. Your business can be completely different. 90 days, and I kind of live that life, you know, in 90 days already. My life changed for the better in 90 days this year.
Tell everyone.
Plus, I lost 24 inches in 10 weeks.
Woo!
And I'm thanks, man, on my day. Can I get my ribbon for my day? I know I should get some stars. But you know, that's the thing.
When you set them on, that's it.
And the first thing I wrote on my whiteboard was something that Barbara Duke said. Barbara Duke's a national executive from, I think, California, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she said, you have to feel good about yourself before you will ever succeed. And that was the first thing I wrote on my whiteboard. So that really spoke.
Right, because your attitude, it's how your attitude comes across.
Right, if you feel good about yourself, everybody, it's like that,
Right.
you know, it's contagious. When they say your
Contagious,
enthusiasm
that's right.
is contagious.
Contagious.
And so when you feel good about yourself, everybody's gonna be,
When
you're
you
like,
have fun,
it's
they
like
have
moth to a
fun.
flame, yes.
That's it.
Mhm.
That's it. So who else? At conference.
Yeah, you can go with one.
I'm still thinking. One thing that I really took away at conference was not, of course, Jess always tells me not to prejudge when checking people out and asking them about the business opportunity. But I did find out at conference though that you never know what situation everyone's in. We don't know what's going on in their lives or how Pampered Chef can change their life for the better. And when they say that Pampered Chef changed lives, it truly does. You know, through the testimonies that we saw,
yeah.
it's changed many people's lives. So it could be whatever you want it to be. But this is definitely an opportunity to make a change positive in your life.
And I'm gonna say, for me,
I like riding around. I had
the best part was restaurant was the best. Cutting the lines,
$5 lunch.
not a free lunch. No, I honestly took a lot away from all the different trainings. Like, I'm not great at virtual shows. I've only done a few. And out of all my shows, my virtual shows, I was like busting my butt just to try to get them to qualify. And in the virtual, I took virtual training 201 because I figured, you know, the basics, I could just like listen to other people or whatever. So I just went for the gusto. And, you know, it's all about host coaching. Host coach, just like you're doing having a show. So going forward, any virtual show I booked, I already mailed them a host packet. I already set up a call with them. So because I want their shows to be as successful as my live cooking shows. Why shouldn't they reap the same rewards as my live cooking shows hosts get? Because when they're happy, you know, I get excited when my hosts, when I call them up and say, oh, guess what? You're getting $400 in free. Like, July was insane. You know, one woman got over $700. She started crying. She goes, oh my God, I could never afford to buy any of this stuff. And now I'm getting it for free. So it's like you are changing people's lives, whether it's stuff that they could never afford to buy, whether it's helping them cook something. And again, it doesn't matter if it's virtual or a live show. And now what I've been doing is anybody that books a cooking show, a catalog show, I'm automatically doing it as a virtual show as well. Because guess what? They can't pass the catalogs around to everybody. So if you have friends in California and family in Colorado, guess what? You're going to be able to give them the opportunity to shop as part of your show too. So I'm doing double duty on a catalog show.
Good. Well, Trisha had a catalog show for me, and she wasn't on Facebook, so she could not have a virtual show. But I still coached you each day or every 2 days to see how your orders were going. So you still have to, which is what you're saying.
No matter what the show type is, host coach,
You
host
have to talk
coach.
to your host.
Host
Coach,
coaching is very
coach.
important.
Host
Especially after I saw
coach.
her wish list. First thing I saw her wish list, like, oh, I had a coach this girl, and she works a lot. All the goodies.
That's my
Okay,
angle.
so just one more quick thing before we go a little forward. From one of the national executive directors, you know, the coaching that I got before tonight was without shows. Are you sitting? Okay, so without shows, there's nothing. So if you don't have a show, hostess coaching doesn't matter, whatever recipe you're making doesn't. So without a show, you really have nothing. So the big drive for now, because the fall, I promise you between September and December, you can earn a check, right? Mm-hmm. Our business between September and December equals January through August. The sales that you can do between the fall, the holidays coming and everything like that is where our bread and butter is. So it doesn't really matter what you had going on between September and between January 1st and August 31st. You can make that up double time come September 1st. But we need to get shows on the calendar. So we need to know what to do. So we're gonna go around and see like what everybody's ideas are for booking shows. But the ideas that were given to me to share with you were contact teachers before the end of the month. Let's have a show before you go back to school. Let's donate your commission to do their reading area in their classroom.
Because you don't know that you have to donate your commission back, but from her show, you might get 2 more shows.
Or, that's right, customers, shows, whatever. That's right, and you work in the schools. So how many teachers would love to know, you don't have to give your whole commission back. Tell them we'll give, 15%, 10% of sales of the show. They'll work, and you could do their library, their little, what do they have in the classrooms? Their library, their reading center, their reading center, or their craft table. Their craft table.
Starbucks card.
Exactly. Anything for a teacher. Reach out to teachers. Do a brownie pan challenge. I was challenged to sell brownie pans. You see all these challenges coming up now. The one that we're doing now, I didn't post it yet. The one that we're doing. The recipes for the new, this is for September. For September bookings, 1 pot meals. I'm telling you, we didn't even need new products for September. All we needed to do was 1 pot meals. That's it.
These recipes seriously are game changer.
That's it. We didn't even need new products. 1 pot meals is what everybody needs. Even if you're not working, you're running around with your kids, you're getting home, that 1 pot meal cooking class is off the charts. The new knives. Let everybody buy. Even the best knife that we have coming out, I didn't get mine yet. The one with the PC on it.
Oh, the chef knife.
The chef knife that shows you how to hold it. Take this knife and the one that's replaced. This is the old one. This is the new one. Hold it. What? Oh, hey guys, I'm sorry. Okay, so
You can go back to the table to show them what you're doing.
Okay, so here.
2 bread knives. She's got it.
This is the 2 bread knives. The serrated bread knives. This is the old one. This is the new one. They shortened the new one. When you feel the handle is pocket wood, and I think that maybe we'll set up like a group pocket wood. Am I saying it wrong? Oh, it's right, it's pocket wood, right? I thought maybe I was saying it wrong. I have a habit of doing that. So I think we'll do like a combined Zoom call maybe.
Sounds like you said pepperwood.
No.
So
I only deal with big peppers, so I'm not saying like little pepper or anything. No, my kids might be around somewhere. All right, so we're over it. So I think we'll do a combined Zoom call. I really think that on a night that you would not do a normal show, you could probably get 6 or 7 people to purchase the chef's knife. You could have them come over, make a quick salsa, serve them some wine, and they'll go home.
Wine and knife skills.
I know, all right, so.
Cold brew coffee.
Cold brew. All right, we're doing cold brew coffee and knives. I don't know. Trisha's gonna think of a good name for that.
Knife skills.
Knife skills with cold brew.
Knife skills class.
There we go. Knife skills. Knife skills 101, whatever it is. have them come over, and all the videos are gonna be up for you to learn how to use this knife. You have people come over, show them how to make a quick, easy recipe. Make something in the rock crock, make something on the grill pan. They're gonna fall in love with these knives. They are going to want to book a show or purchase something for the rock crock, the baker, anything. The sheet pan, the one pot, the one pan meals. I'm telling you, this is something that's going to be amazing. There's going to be videos up. We're going to research it. We'll go over and do everything so you know how to use these knives. I know, guys. I'm sorry. I feel bad.
you should
waiting. I know. They're all going to be like wanting my hair from my brush to make like a voodoo thing and stick pins in my eyeballs. So I just think that this is all amazing stuff that's going to be going on to get bookings.
Can I just jump in about these
Go ahead.
knives? In the past, I only took my coded knives to my shows because that's all I had. And of course, people would purchase them, but I really couldn't talk about the lifetime guarantee because I didn't have the cookware with, well, I can with the cookware, but I didn't have these knives. So you're definitely going to up the sales at your show if you're using these knives.
And if you don't own these knives yet, guys, really, the catalog showcases the product
Beautiful.
beautifully.
They do. And the other thing that I have to say that I was told to just share with you guys is you can also do, which I have never done before in 6 years. I am actually doing a show in my own house because I'm so in love with these knives and I can't wait to, somebody else will put, I cannot wait to make some of the dessert items. You can do an in and out show if you want to do it before September 1st. You have this, you know, you could use the catalog like Jeff said for the new products. And you could do what is now and what's going out and what's coming in. Or what I'm doing is I'm setting up a show in the beginning of September and I'm going to do it as a hostess, family, whatever appreciation show. And then have everyone come and then have the new stuff out, some of the new recipes. And when everyone falls in love with it, I promise you will get bookings. So those are just a couple of ideas that I have for getting bookings for, you know, the fall coming in.
So I'll share a couple off the cuff to get bookings, and it's kind of like on a spin of contacting teachers. Contact all the moms of the little ones and see if they're interested in having like a last hurrah get together before everybody gets back into the school hustle and bustle.
Bring your cookie cutters and homemade Play-Doh. I have a great recipe for it. And let the
Kids are not invited to the last mom's hurrah.
Okay.
Oh, that's just the mom's last hurrah.
No, I don't want the kids.
But again, like you can promote a one-pot meal, you know, at a show at the end of August. These moms will thank you that you will show them a delicious meal that's made all in one pot and probably in 30 minutes or less. They're going to become like your new best friend. So the mom's last hurrah is a great idea. And the other thing also to promote, of course, the new products. We've got new products. Be one of my first hosts. Book in close. Book in early September for being one of your first hosts with a brand new catalog. Make them feel even more extra special because they're one of your first hosts with all the new stuff.
I always have a yay, the kids are back to school breakfast. It was the first day. I truthfully did this. I mean, almost be worth it taking a day off, but I work on Monday. And what it is all the kids get on the bus in the morning, Thursday school and go to school. All the moms met at my house and we had a brunch out on the deck. It was beautiful September. And so it's a yay, the kids are back to school. And my daughter still remembers it because we were out there drinking mimosas and they're getting off the bus. They never left. And we had to talk about it. Every year we did it. It was so much fun.
Drinking Trish back in the day.
Ah, yeah, back in the
Who has other booking ideas? What else for the fall?
That would be really.
I had one. I'm doing community yard sale. So I figured to do a table also with that yard sale.
You always need to do that.
And then maybe have some like at the exact topic Saturday's coffee talk is on.
Exact topic, a whole bunch of stuff for doing yard sales and
right?
Yeah, yard sailing and a little spin off of that with the events.
Yeah.
Vendor events.
It's a great idea.
So I'm
Great
sorry to
idea.
interrupt you, Shannon.
There's always people out there, the yard sale, the big thing was, everyone who hosts the yard sales, they're looking for a bargain. They're looking for a deal. Listen, host a show, I mean, it's crazy, what do you get, a free cooking class, and, right, when you host a show, that's the whole thing with yard sales, it's a great idea. How many shows have you gotten on when you went, like, hunting for bargains, and you wanted to say nothing, stuff like that?
What happened?
How many bookings have you gotten when you went to yard sales before, and how many contacts have you
Oh,
had?
I've gotten them.
Yeah.
I went to a barbecue this weekend and I booked a virtual show.
Oh, barbecues.
And I only knew the homeowner that invited me to the barbecue.
Well, she could talk to anybody.
No, it doesn't matter.
But you still have to, talk about it.
This is our business.
Right.
It's our life.
Well, yeah, but people, when you meet somebody new, and they're like, what do you do? Well, I'm a paper check
That
consultant.
comes first
And
before
then,
everything.
well, what do you do?
Well, you
Like,
know what, too, when they
you know-
brought out all the recipes and somebody had made a trifle. And I always carry my recipe cards with me, and I had some of the trifle recipe cards, when I said, oh, this is a delicious recipe. The girl who brought the trifle bowl, I gave her the recipe card. And I'm like, I do Pampered Chef. And she's like, oh my God, I love Pampered Chef. I said, well, when's the last time you've been to a show? She says, at least 7 years. So I said, and she lives far. So I said, why don't we just do a virtual show? I said, we have so many great products. And I said, I love the grill pan. I said, this month to cook with. She goes, I love that grill pan. I've wanted it for years, but I can't afford it. I said, well, guess what? You're going to get it this month. And then next, before she left, I took her info and I have a call with her tomorrow night.
Oh, and the other thing, guys, whatever you do, you carry the little mini things with you. If you don't get someone's information, you have to get everyone's information. Yeah, just you might as well just like burn it or whatever. You
Yeah, I
can
mean,
never
seriously,
tell
something.
someone, here's my card, here's my whatever, call me.
Yeah.
And it's not that people are being
carry the sign pad with you now.
It's not that someone's
I did
being
have that.
mean, it's just the way it is. You know, you could take a bunch of catalogs, you earmark stuff, you whatever, it doesn't happen. So you really want to make sure you get everyone's information. And if you're really struggling with how to do that to make it easy so you're not like throwing up while you're doing it, then you really want to speak to me, Jess, Rosalie, your
Here's an
director.
idea on what you could say when you're out and about to get people's information. Simply just ask if they would like to be entered into your 48-hour drawing. And to be entered into the 48-hour drawing, you would need all their contact information. So you would make sure that you would contact them. And guess what, guys? Everybody wins. Everybody wins that 48-hour drawing. Whether it's you call them up and you say, hey, you're the lucky winner of my 48-hour drawing. You want a free cooking experience with me. What are they? They're going to be like, what's that? You know what that is? You just, yeah, but your friends, everybody comes over, we have a good time. I bring the ingredients and the paper products for the recipe that I make. All you need to do is get a couple friends over, we're gonna have a good time. You want a free cooking experience.
I like that. But
Yeah,
I have
that's
such a
great.
hard time asking people for their information. Like, I need the stewardess on the plane my stuff, but I didn't take her information.
Yeah, or you know what I told
I didn't
people,
know
like,
how.
Well, that's a hard situation too, because they're so busy.
yeah, but when you're out, it's still hard to do. Like, my heart would pound, I get
Yeah.
nauseous, then I'd be like, oh my God. I send out recipes all the time.
It does.
Everybody loves recipes. That's it.
Yeah.
The minute you say I have a recipe of the month club, or I send out recipes. And when Pampered Chef sends emails out for us with your website, it is never buy. It's recipes, tablescapes. The kids are going back to school, do this. It is never back to school snack ideas, everything. It is never shoving down someone's throat to buy something.
And if they're not
Ever.
happy, you can uninstall.
Well, and plus people think that we really actually do that.
No, they do.
They
It comes
think
from
that
us.
we actually
It comes
do
from
it.
us.
They think that you can do their newsletter and send it
They
out.
think we're all a rock star.
That's
Yeah,
it.
you tell them
They
all
really
the
like me.
information. When you say it comes from here to chat,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
really?
You got mine?
My husband thinks it's me. You're
That's
like, I
it.
should
So-
feel better today.
Yeah, so, I know that we have all everyone who ever wanted to set up a training call next week. Just please think before you leave, but not, just, I'm off on Friday and Thursday night is good for me, so whatever, we'll just set something up to go on, but, you know, like the main thing is, so, I started doing Pamper Chef because I needed to pay off $15,000 in credit card debt. And which was really the truth. And when my husband comes in, you can like really ask him, that was the truth. And he did not know that. I just got busted because he got asked to come speak again. Actually, none of you guys were even there. I thought I'd find the video and post it, but none of you guys were there. And that's really why I started doing this. But
How did you get busted? Pamper Chef called him?
No, yeah, Jill.
Jill called
Oh.
him. Yeah, Jill called him. So, so that's like the main thing with this. So Jess is gonna go over.
Okay.
And then,
So I have,
wait, I need to sit.
Did you want to get, so you don't want everybody to tell us what they're doing to get shows, or that would just be too long?
that would probably be too long, but if any seasoned consultant or non-seasoned has a great idea that wasn't shared yet.
Yes, please, no, whatever ideas you have, everyone needs to hear
idea, I'm not
this.
seasoned, but
But I like to
You're
know.
seasoned.
You're seasoned.
I am,
Sorry, do Henry the first.
Go, go, go.
Wait, you just give me one big takeaway.
Yes.
Look at it, okay.
I just got a booking for September, and it was because I was in ShopRite line, checking out, and I bought all the ingredients that I know he made for Pamper Chef recipes.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, "Oh, that looks good. What do you make?" And I told her, and I told her what I used and stuff, and she's like, "Well, how do you do it in the microwave and stuff?" And I do rock. And I told her, and I said, I could show you, and you could have some people at your house, and I could show you how it's done. And she's like, "Great, when can you do this?" And I gave her my card, and I took her information, and I called her the next day, and I booked the party.
Fantastic. So guys, when you go food shopping, you don't have any logo wear yet, bring your season's best
And walk
around getting all the ingredients for a particular recipe you're gonna make, and either way, and wear your apron. Everyone else see their Pamper Chef.
Oh, yeah, I just left the part, I forgot to take my apron off there. Yeah.
The supermarket is, only because she just said it, the supermarket is a big place. Last week I went food shopping, and I don't even know how the hell I started talking to the lady behind me.
I sort of know how she probably did. It's really not a mystery to anybody but her.
No, I think because I didn't have the plastic thing to separate our orders. But I don't know, so long story short,
I use the catalog.
I said to her something about Pamper Chef, and so I did have the catalog on.
Oh, no!
Right? Guess what? That's what you're supposed to do.
Use them as dividers.
I didn't do anything that you people shouldn't be doing. So anyway, I did. I only had one catalog on. No, it was a full size. I gave her the full size.
50 cents.
She's got a whole packet. She didn't use the catalog, it's a whole packet.
I just directed him.
So anyway, I gave her the catalog, and she saw my name on the back. She goes, "Oh my God." She goes, "I know you." She goes, "I've ordered from you online." I said, and she said, "And I get your newsletter." But you know what? I don't know how she gets my newsletter, because everybody that's ordered from me online, I try to send them a thank you card. So she said, "But it's been a long time." She said, "It's over 2 years." So I said, "Well, here's the new catalog." I said, "There's so many new things that have changed in 2 years." I said, "So I'm going to reach out to you." And she wrote her number down, and I emailed her.
So even though you might not go to the supermarket and the person behind you might not know who you are, because that's like a really rare thing that's happening.
It's rare.
You might live in Alaska, so let's make it real. So the point is, carry the catalogs with you and stuff like that. Yeah, wear your logo wear and things like that, because you never know. You just never know.
So Thea has an idea.
So my idea is this month to try to get parties for next month. Right. For the cookware, I'm going to actually post it tomorrow. Instead of offering them 60% off, I'm going to give them an additional 20. So they'll actually get an 80% off. And I don't know who would refuse a party for getting one of our cookware for 20%.
Wow.
Okay,
That's awesome.
I figure it's worth it to.
She's booking right now.
That's actually an excellent idea. Those of you on Zoom, if you didn't realize, you have till August 15th, really.
September 15th.
September 15th, yeah. September 15th to submit an August host special, like so an August dated show. Okay, got that, everybody? All right. So, any other ideas?
One more idea.
One more idea.
Oh, no, wait. Oh, go ahead, you go ahead. So I'm doing a mystery host.
Oh,
And,
good idea.
I'm gonna, whoever agrees to have parties, they'll also get a ticket to become the mystery host when they come to that show. We're gonna have a party, you get another ticket. You know, you spend $40, you get a ticket. Yep. So that, I think that'll help produce some more shows from my mystery host show.
Yep, good show. Good idea. Mystery host shows are always great. Always great.
Actually, she's gonna make it quite large. She's looking at like.
So you had an idea too, Trish?
Yeah, I just want to tell you, like, you know how our bacon line is absolutely fabulous here? How many times have you heard from a guest? Well, I don't really cook, but I'm a baker. How many times?
Yep,
Those are
right.
the people you go back at, or you keep a post on your wall, your cooker.
Where are my bakers?
And where are my bakers? Because with this fabulous, I'm talking this bacon line up to everyone.
Yeah, I do.
Get your bakers. They want the newest baking tools.
Oh, yeah.
That's right on the line with your teacher and all
Oh,
that.
no, I think we might have like a dual team thing going on here with Where Are My Bakers?
Where are my bakers?
So now everyone should be doing, I have to get the verbiage for after, it should be the one pot meal thing. I'm telling you, that one pot meal
It's
thing is gonna be
Yeah.
huge.
So
Yeah, that
everyone,
baker thing.
everyone watch the team pages for an exclusive, somewhat exclusive booking tool
I think that's it. I think
that
I found it.
we will be sharing with all of you to use. Now, it will be more focused kind of towards social media type posts. However, there's no reason why this can't be texted also. So you can text
Yes.
like your contacts that way as well. So pay attention to the team page. In the next like 2 to 3 days, we will have all the tools put together for you to promote this exclusive booking tool. Because we just from Trisha's idea, we just said, oh, we got it, light bulb went off. We just had an aha moment, Roseanne and I,
I was like,
from Trisha's idea. So
That's
it's
it.
going to be a spin-off of Where Are Our Bakers? So we're going to help you book those
They're out
shows
there. I know
with
they've all heard
those
them say it.
bakers. So with this tool.
Go ahead. I don't know what you.
Oh, so Jess and I talked, we were gonna do a full reveal,
Uh-huh.
and we're gonna make one outline, and Jess is gonna run it, right? And I'm gonna run it.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
Got it.
This will all be
Now I know
on
what you're talking
Trisha
about.
when they do it on Facebook.
Okay, you guys can all still hear me
This is-
correctly,
yeah,
good and clear, right? Because this is, the next thing I'm gonna talk about is something to help you guys get more
Sales for
bookings and
September.
get sales for September, okay? So here's the deal, this will be something Roseanne and I are gonna get together and we're gonna do a full product reveal Facebook outline, okay? And we're gonna run this for our teams. So the only responsibility you have is to set up a party under your name in Consultant's Corner and provide us with your show link for that party. So everybody will be listed in the details section. So it'll say Trish Kosh, and underneath it, her shopping link, click here. Pat Keith, her shopping link, click here. We're gonna do a private event exclusively just for you guys. You guys invite your friends to this event. And let your friends know that it's a team-wide thing that you're doing with the team, and there's a specific link that they'll need to click on to shop with you for you to get the credit for the orders. Everybody with me on that?
So,
Everybody,
and
okay.
And the other thing is, for everybody who's new, this will sort of act like a training for a virtual show. We're gonna give you everything that you're gonna text out to your people. We're gonna tell you when to call them. We're gonna tell you when I'm gonna go live once. You're gonna go live once. Everybody's gonna say, okay, this is your time to go live and say, hey, so we're gonna set this all up so it's gonna act for everybody to get sales. Bookings, bookings is the main thing. I don't care what the sales are, right?
We all don't have a business if we don't have anything on our calendar, right? Would you guys all agree? Okay.
When is this gonna be?
And truthfully, she's right.
This is gonna be, we're gonna work on it this week, so we're working towards the last week of August, before school starts and all that
Before
good,
Labor
like,
Day,
before Labor Day and
Sure.
everything. So the idea too behind creating this outline too is, this is something that the outline will be in all of your possessions to use for your virtual parties throughout the fall and the winter season with this catalog. So this is something going forward, actually, that Roseanne and I are going to be doing, is creating some virtual show outlines just for our teams to use. Most of us are familiar with the phrase Facebook jail, right? Well, when virtual parties just became like a real craze, and as Milton mentioned earlier, we are a very sharing company and group. But Facebook has kind of limited us to what we do share. So when you've got 30,000 consultants nationwide, let's say, posting the same image with the same verbiage, a flag goes off in Facebook land and says, that looks like spam, and that's how you get put into Facebook jail. So we're trying to keep things a little bit more unique and keep it, within the group. And a lot of directors are starting to do this now. So those of you who have been around in those Facebook group pages, that is why you're not seeing so much of virtual outlines being shared anymore. So that is why you're not really seeing that. So we need to, as your team leaders, we need to create these for our own organizations for you guys, so you guys can run the ball and go with it too. So so that's what's coming down the pipe. So next week is when we're planning on doing this product fall launch for everybody. So I will be sending my team, I'll be sharing this on the team page, and I'll also be following up with this information via email as well. So you'll get it both ways. Anybody have questions over here? Yeah.
Okay, so what if there's someone, okay, so we're gonna have, the one thing I wanna say is, I know I have a couple of people who don't do virtual shows and have, if anybody really, really needs help, I promise you, listen, you're not gonna go out and make as much on a virtual show as when you're standing in front of people, but I promise you, there are people promoting far and wide and making tons of money and earning trips doing this. If somebody does not know how to do a virtual show, wants to know how to do this virtual show, we can set up a group, right? We can set up something to help everyone. You have to tell us. We cannot, reach out to everyone and know what's going on. If you're struggling with anything, you have to let us know so we can, right? So we can help.
Absolutely, yes.
And we have no problem doing that. But you have, and creating these outlines, even with both our teams using the same outline, we will have no problem. You will not end up in Facebook jail. You're not gonna have to worry about doing anything crazy. When we reach like 1,000 people, then we'll worry about it. Right? All right?
And hopefully that'll be within 3 months. No,
That's it. 90 days. 90 days.
That's right. That's right. So, has anybody kind of figured out what our topic is for the meeting tonight? Bookings.
I'm gonna get all the, you do your thing.
So, with that being said, again, none of us have a business without bookings. So, how many shows have you, now this is something, these questions I'm asking, keep your answers to yourself. I want you guys to think, and I want you guys to zone in on your own calendars and your own, basically, why you are here with Pampered Chat, okay? So how many shows have you had this month compared to how many shows you wanted to have? Think about that. How many are you, right now this one, you can raise your hand, you guys can give thumbs up over there on Zoom. How many of you booked your August and are happy with your calendar? You got the bookings that you wanted to have. Anybody? Not me either. Not me either. So how about next month? Is everybody's September in place?
No, it's starting now.
It's getting there.
It's getting there. It's getting there. Awesome. Awesome. So let me ask you this. How many shows do you want to have a month? Again, you don't have to answer me. Just think about that. How many shows do you want to have in a 1 month period? How many shows can you have in a 1 month period? I mean, some of us work full time, some of us work part time, some of us
Go to school.
And work. Some of us have families to take care of. Well, most of us have families. I think all of us have families to take care of in one form or another. You know, we all have a busy schedule. We all have social events that we're invited to. So the biggest thing with booking your calendar, the way you want your calendar to look, is to outline your calendar. You need to look at your calendar and block off the areas that you know you cannot do shows. Block off the areas that you have family obligations, doctor appointments, social events, or simply just a Friday night you do not want to book a party because you want to go to happy hour. That's what I do.
So those are the days you're open. Those are the days you're open.
So green means money. Those are the
That's
nights you
right.
wanna book the
Okay,
show.
you know what, I'll take a picture and then we'll post it. I do green for money, pink for family.
So green.
I'll post, I will
Green
post
for
it up.
money, pink for family.
And you want to
Yellow
have green
and yellow for team obligation stuff. Like,
I didn't think of that, that's a good idea.
so you definitely have one yellow box a month for your team meetings. That's for sure.
And
Your yellow boxes could also be a time slot you have slotted in for follow-up. Maggie came up with Friday follow-ups. Fridays are her follow-up day. So,
I do like.
Yeah, Maggie came up with that,
That's her own.
a meeting or two ago, and let me tell you, I have come to every single meeting in five years, and I picked up that from that meeting from you.
You're welcome.
Oh, no, yellow, you're right.
Help!
What?
you were on it.
I know. We were sitting together on it back then, like melting, doing the
And you know what else? Guys, for those of you that are new, they always say, if you want 2 shows a month, you have to book 4 because people cancel
Or reschedule.
or reschedule.
Oh, yeah,
So,
reschedule.
you know, sometimes they reschedule, then they will cancel and say, you know what, somebody in the family's sick, I'll get back to you. So if they have a certain situation, they're not gonna book another date with you right then and there. So you wanna follow up with them in like a month or 2, but you still lost that on that show. So if you only book 2 shows and 2 people cancel, now you have no paycheck for that month. So you always wanna have extra shows on your calendar, just in case of cancellations. And if for some reason you're blessed and nobody cancels, well then good for you. But
Your paycheck's that much bigger
Right.
that month.
But every month, there's always somebody that
Something comes
up and they need to move it.
Exactly. So is everyone good? You thinking about those numbers? You got that calendar number, that show schedule that you want to have? Now this could be cooking shows, virtual shows, talent show, a combination of everything. Fundraisers, don't forget we offer fundraisers, guys.
September,
Promote those.
everybody's going back to school, all the sport teams are gonna start.
Everybody always needs money.
So that number in your head, I don't know what that is. It could be 10, it could be 8, it could be 6, or it could even be 4. I don't know what that number is in your head. But like Rosalie just mentioned before, you want to book 2 more than what you really want in order to meet that goal that you just set. So Rosalie, thank you for that speech. You just saved me some time.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump ahead.
That's okay.
It was good.
No, it was good. It was perfect timing. So, how many of you actually need to like kind of break the bridge to meet that goal? I mean,
Oh, me, I do.
right? You need to break the bridge to meet that goal. Now, I want you to start thinking of why you are here. Why did you sign that agreement? What was your reason? Think about what your reason was to sign that agreement. Mine, here we go. My why.
We all share, like.
My why. Here's my problem.
I know what this is gonna be. I know what this is gonna be. I know what this is gonna be.
Okay,
Do I
now,
know what it is?
I don't know if you know what it is. You might know what it is. I don't even know.
No, I know what this is gonna be. Is this about your birthday?
No.
Oh, then I don't know. I suck.
This is a Harley Davidson motorcycle, okay? Brand new, they're very, very expensive. My birthday is coming up. I am turning 47 in October. So, my neighbor next door to me, my husband and myself, we all went to high school together, and Jim's birthday is in August, so he just turned 47. Tom turns 47 in September, and then I'm in October. So we're all like 1 month apart from each other. And about 2 years ago, we were talking, of course, over some beers, that when we turn 50, we want to ride our motorcycles to Sturgis, South Dakota, for
the other day.
it's a big motorcycle rally in Sturgis, South Dakota. And we want to do that. That's our little 50th incentive. That's what we want to do when we all turn 50. Tom goes to Bike Week every single year since I've known him. So I think it's been 25 years now that he's been going up to Laconia, New Hampshire in June. He always takes a week and he goes up to Laconia, New Hampshire in June, and it's always been a guy thing. So ever since that's always been a guy thing, and I can't go. I'm like, you are not going to Sturgis without me, okay? So the reason I pulled out this motorcycle is because in order for us to go to Sturgis, since he does all these miles on his motorcycle, we really are going to need a new motorcycle in 3 years. So I need to start saving up some money and bump up my schedule. That is just another why that kind of has been added to my own pool. I have some other things too that I would love to take care of with my Pampered Chef money.
She really wants to go to Hawaii with me.
But, so for instance, let's say maybe it's for you, maybe it's not a motorcycle, maybe it's a sports car. Maybe it's a Lamborghini, a BMW, I don't know, minivan.
maybe it is to send your kids to dance. Maybe it is
College. Exactly. So 10 shows a month is what I'm looking at doing. And that's cooking shows. That's what I would like to do. 10 shows a month. And I would like to steadily have $1,500 a month coming in. That's like money I can put away. So 10 shows a month with a couple of virtual book parties thrown in there. I think I could do that. But that would help us to get that motorcycle, maybe for cash, because I do have a good 3 years to save, well, maybe 2.5 years to save up for it. So I'm sharing that with all of you and ask you to think about why you're here. We all generally start this business for the same reason, and that's the extra income. The products, all the other perks that come along with it are almost a bonus. Wouldn't you agree? Mm-hmm. So, as Maggie mentioned earlier too, 2 shows a week, no matter what. Statistically, 2 shows a week, no matter what, with Pampered Chef, you will earn the paycheck you need in addition to the perks that Pampered Chef has to offer. And that is free trips, jewelry, free Pampered Chef money, anything like that. Jewelry, nice Tiffany necklace. So I want you guys to think about your why. Why are you with Pampered Chef? What is your goal? Now, your goal doesn't have to be as big as mine. Any goal is a goal, but a goal is not a goal unless you set it and share it. Share it. Share it with your spouse, with your friends, your niece. Put it on the refrigerator so you see it every day. So share those goals, because what did I say? When the why is clear, is that how it goes?
When the why is clear, the how is easy.
Yes, the how is easy. When the why is clear, the how is easy. So Roseanne's gonna pass out some hearts. You guys on Zoom, you will also be receiving these hearts. So what you're gonna do with these hearts, Roseanne, explain?
I didn't explain yet, you're gonna explain. I got to explain nothing yet.
Double duty.
Okay, so the heart. So next month at our team meetings, mine is, yours is the 12th, right? Or
No,
no,
I changed it. When did I say the 5th?
It's the first.
First Tuesday, October.
Okay, so ours is going to
September.
be the first Monday is Labor
September
Day.
6th. No,
So what is the first Monday? That's not Labor Day.
because I have a show the 8th.
No. We're doing, okay, so the next meeting that we're all gonna be together is probably going to be Christmas. When we have the new, the trip reveal and stuff like that. So, but we're both going to be doing, probably the same thing. So, the next meeting is mine is gonna be the first Monday after Labor Day.
Mine's the first Tuesday.
Okay, so,
Meeting dates for rest of the year were posted on TP.
Oh, write this stuff down, stick it on her board.
Yeah, why not? You might be a consultant by then.
So these hearts are to be used to basically just write down your why, correct?
The other instructions will come, so you're gonna put your why on.
You're gonna put your why on here, and then at next month's meeting.
No, but
I'm gonna go pink.
Can I switch for purple?
of course you can. Whatever color you got. You like red?
So there will be an added, this will lead into.
You
these
guys,
hearts will be
before
part
next
of our
month's
for
meeting,
next
I
month.
promise,
So don't lose it.
Jess
sure you bring
or
it
I, we're
next
going to send you, Carrie, I'm gonna see you before Carrie, because Carrie's gonna bring the baby over. So, whatever it is, I promise. Oh, Rebecca, hi! I didn't see she was on there. Hi! She doesn't even know I'm waving to her. Oh, she's on. I'm gonna mail you one. Everybody's in bed. You're not studying and stuff like that. She's so busy. I don't even know. So I'm gonna send everything to everybody. And so is Jess. So don't worry about it. You guys could hear good. You're okay? I know, I'm sorry. I promise next time we'll have you guys come on a little bit later. It's not normally like this. It's just recipes and stuff like that. So, I'm sorry. Okay. And we're gonna do it. So we're gonna let know.
Okay, fellow Zoomers.
Hello.
This is Roseanne. Those of you that don't recognize her. Never met her. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. So don't worry.
Yes, for those who know me. But what we're gonna go into now is we're actually gonna go into full products. I did guys at the beginning. So have to wait. So I'm gonna turn the recording off. You're welcome to hang out and listen to the product stuff if you'd like to, but just know that it's okay for you to go about your busy night.
You're not missing anything. Right. If you want to stay, go ahead, and we're gonna post the whole recording after.
Yep. And on the team page, also through email, I did send out a Google form that says my goals and dreams. If you did not fill that out yet, if you would please go ahead and fill that out and send that to me.
I'm sorry.
Roseanne had also posted the same thing on her team page, those of you who are on here from Roseanne's team. So we're asking you guys to please fill out those Google forms if you didn't yet. And that's going to help us coach you for the remainder of the 90 days that we basically have left of the year, that we were talking about how your businesses can change in 90 days. So those of you who already filled it out, thank you very much. We'll be in touch with you guys to set up your one-on-one 20-minute call, especially if you requested it.
Yes.
And we will go from there. So.
And we will be sending one of these, we're gonna mail these out. Okay, we're gonna send these out to you guys, so you guys are like here that you're with us.
All right, everybody good? I'm gonna hit stop recording.